Okay, we are jumping into another session of 1v1. As you can see, we are on 1850 ELO. I've played a couple of games without recording them. Not too many, though. Then the last time I was playing, I climbed up from 1750 to like 1830-ish, something like that. So I've only played a few. Yeah, we'll record a few more here. We'll see how it goes. 1850 is top 100, so all the players we're up against pretty much are top 100, so they're actually people who know what they're doing. See how it goes. See how it goes. Who have we got? Mike. Hi, Mike. Pangaea, I really don't know where to spawn, honestly. I guess here's okay. Pangaea is really tricky because it's such a tiny map and there's so many rivers. Like, it's very hard to put your cities somewhere that isn't next to a river. Isn't next to a river. Which makes it very tricky to protect your structure from being boated into after the bot phase. But we'll just see how we do. Mike. No idea what flag that is. Some sort of American... I don't know. It look like an eagle of some... VI? I have no idea what that is. Okay, let's come up here, try and deny Mike access to the south a little bit here. Let's get in there, let's cut across here. Oh my god. Don't want him to cut me off there. He cuts me off. Okay, and he's pushing east as well. Suboptimal. I think we get in ahead of him though. No, oh my god. Oh my god. He's attacking a bit more aggressively than I am. He is trying to cut me off. It's not going to work, Mike. Now that I get coastal access, I can just boat out anyway. So we do that, we do that. He is coming across here. It's fine, everything's fine. We have an odd little thing going on there. Don't think it matters. Should probably build a city. Let's get that, let's get that. Let's make sure we are boating up here and up here. He does have access to this river, so I need to be wary of that. I have kind of cut this off to the access south. I mean, he could argue that he's cut off my access to the north, but he really hasn't, because I can boat anywhere I want. Okay. He is attacking quite aggressively. Have I not come up here? I have. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, let's work our way down here. So he cannot boat down here. I've got the crown. It's only 1% in it. It's not a huge lead, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's get across there. Oh, I should have annexed that. That was careless. We're almost cutting off this river. Okay, that's the river cut off now. Let's get up into there. Let's not get cut off here. Let's move across there. Yep, good stuff. Let's get into that one. Lovely. I think we're doing A-okay. Let's grab these little ones. Often missed out. He is boating. Do I bother to shoot that down? I'm thinking probably not. I think I can get all of these before that boat arrives. Yeah, I think I can work my way down this coastline and deny him anything. Yeah, absolutely nothing happening there. Good stuff. So we look north. We should have boated across here and here. Let's get across that river. Life is good. Let's get another city. So we have a very secure crown, I think. Yeah, we are way ahead of him. Wow, actually we are very far ahead at the moment. So that's lovely to see. Very happy with how this one is panning out so far. Mike is slamming me with a global attack. Not overly concerned. Mike gets the crown for now. He has just spent a ton of troops. I'm going to get more cities. I don't think is. Oh, he's got 2 cities on top of each other. I should be nuking that. Are there enough bots left for me to get a nuke? I think so. There's 3 bots left. I get the crown back. and I can now fire a nuke. So I will nuke those two cities. I mean, those two cities on top of each other there as well. Yeah, so Mike's not the best player in the world. Where am I boating? I could actually boat in there. Let's do that. And I will nuke these ones. See ya, Mike. So Mike with another massive send here. It's 120,000 troops, don't last very long. I'm pushing in here, he's got 20,000 troops. He loses two cities, it's over. It's over. Bye-bye, Mike. Yeah, so Mike kind of messed up in the expansion phase, but then he also stacked his structures, so not much to be said. This one is Donzo. I have no idea where that bot is. Okay. Yeah. Just waiting for Mike to leave. There we go. GG. And we go again. So let's just take a quick look at the leaderboard. Yeah, I am still top 100, so that's nice. So I'm 81st on the board. Yeah, 2255 is a hell of a ways away from where I am. Another 400 elo. Be my entire climb again. But yeah, I mean, let's see. Like maybe top 20. What's top 20? 2050. That's still 200 more elo than I have. Let's just see. Don't really have any targets in mind. We're just kind of playing for fun, trying to get better in this game mode. I think there's definitely some skills that can be carried across into free-for-all from this game mode. Being really confident in 1v1s helps a lot in endgame situations, especially, but not even in endgames. Like a lot of 1v1s happen in FFA. Usually quite short ones, like people immediately sue for peace when they realize they're losing. And if you know what you're doing and you can just like completely outplay somebody in a 1v1 and they're like, oh crap, okay, we need to ally, sorry about that. Being able to do that is really valuable. Whereas like a lot of people mess up their 1v1s and lose the game as a result, or just end up really far behind. So don't be that guy. So using this game mode to kind of learn those 1v1 skills. Snowball, I've played this guy a couple of times before. I am sure. Let's get some nice early boats out. Let's try and cut him off. Why not, right? Okay, let's get... I was going to say defense post, but whatever. He's boating down here, that's annoying. I saw that coming though. I lost that bot. I think he is looking to boat around me. Is what it is. Don't want to be hitting the coastal bot quite yet. Oh, these are all coastal bots actually, so whatever. I've taken the crown. Let's put our city over here. So he is boating over. So I don't think it's particularly valuable to be cutting off on this map. I think it's nigh on impossible to do, so I should probably just focus on annexations. I've made life a little bit uncomfortable for him. I could conceive of you can't get a cut off there, dude. It's not going to work because I'm already on the coastline. That is not working. Push out a defense post. I don't want him too close to my city here, so I'm going to push out preemptively here. Stick another city down there. Let's go. No, we're fine. Everything's fine. He has taken the crown back with that big push, but not overly worried. Let's try and steal this one. Nope. This annexation in the end is a pretty feeble one. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, I can't believe bot stole that kill from me. That's always annoying. I've got the crown back. See if we can steal this. Try and come in here. I have lost my city to a bot. Very good. Oh, fuck. I thought it was this bot in the middle, but it wasn't. My bad. Okay. So we are getting that bot that stole our bot, so that one was worth a bit extra. I should probably be prioritizing these inland bots over here rather than these coastal bots. think he is like trying to push me off here, or like cut me off, I should say, but there's absolutely no way that that works. Okay, so there's an inland bot, so we can hit that one nice and early. So he has managed to cut me off there, but it doesn't matter. I'm getting quite close to his cities here, which makes me happy. I managed to steal that bot, very nice. Let's boat across there. We'll boat down here, and we'll boat in there. Okay, we're doing fine, I'm well ahead of him on land percentage. Just keep an eye on the troop numbers. So far, so good, I would say. Okay, let's get that. You got a big annexation there. So he's going for a silo. Not sure about that, Chief. Okay, we're gonna get an annexation down here. He's just attacked me. Don't know why. There's a bot there. Let's go for that. Good stuff. Let's get a little annexation here. Let's boat into there and down here. He is now atom bombing. That's fine. Hopefully he atom bombs me once more so I can just build cheap cities again. I really don't mind. Really don't mind getting atom bombed. Let's get the nuke land back. Let's clean up this. We're cleaning up that. Let's boat over there. Let's finish this one off. Those aren't quite on top of each other. I still have the crown. Only 2% in it. Not a huge amount. Boating into some of this stuff. Oh, I'm going to get that last bot. Lovely. That's not quite the final bot. So some naval invasions coming. Just going to get a little pinch off there. I don't care, dude. The bot here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get up here. Okay, it's time to attack. Let's send a nice big boat in here. He has a lot of little things outgoing. Build a couple of cities. I now have 5 cities. He has 3. He fired off nuke. Oh, he's nuking again. Didn't think he could afford that, but he can. All good. All good. Troop numbers, pretty close, honestly. I have 136,000 outgoing. What is he doing over here? Not sure. Not sure what he's achieving there. We're hitting him quite hard here. 80,000. It's another defense post. Let's keep eating up all of this. Just free land percentage that is available here. No reason not to be grabbing it. Let's do a nice big slam over here. So land percentage is pretty damn close. We're actually more or less exactly the same. What is he attacking? Don't care. I want to send in a big attack like here. Keep eating up all these little bits here and there. Okay, so that hit, yeah, isn't really doing very much. Not sure what he is invading. Oh, he got a little chop off there. Careless. Careless, careless, careless. Right then, let's send in another big boat over here. He is slightly ahead of me on troops. We are neck and neck on land area. 3 minutes to go. Potential little cut off there. Quite hard to actually land it though. He's spamming naval invasions on me. Not too worried. I'm on 4 cities, he's on 3. Yeah, I can only afford like 1 defense post. He's trying to cut me off again here. Not going to let him do that. Good. Okay, so this is still being fed. Let's do the same again here. So this is mostly green here. He is trying to get this cut off, but not going to let that happen. Yeah, let's just clean that up. Oh, we are absolutely neck and neck, 50% each, which is a bit nerve-wracking. Where is he doing this crap? What, did he do it? I looked away for like a millisecond and I think he got his little push off there. That's super annoying. Okay, so yeah, he is just continuously spamming these. I'm looking for like a similar situation. I really don't see one. Maybe here, actually. No, this could definitely work. Yeah, let's try it here. Oh, if we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it. Yeah, that's mine. Thank you. Any equivalent anywhere? I'm not seeing it, to be honest. No, I'm not seeing it. So I've taken a nice land percentage lead with that little cutoff. Still looking for little pixels to grab here and there. He puts down another defense post. He's trying to get my cut off here, not letting that happen. Might put my defense post here. Just make this annoying for him. Our troop numbers are pretty much neck and neck. He's doing this on a defense post. This suits me kind of perfectly. 30 seconds to go, keeping an eye on the timer. Oh my god, oh my god, fuck! I looked up at the timer, looked back, and he'd eaten me there. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. That was really careless. That was so careless to allow that to happen. Okay, so we are just prepping for the full send. 15 seconds to go. Let's just kind of boat in here, make things a little bit awkward. I can't believe he's building a factory with 10 seconds to go. That's a choice. 4 seconds to go. Okay, we're one, and we go. And we win! So he did not full send at the end, so we do win it. Super close. I can't believe he got that little cutoff at the end. That was really silly of me to allow him to do that. So it's kind of interesting. When you're attacking, you create these little bubbles, and then this is like so, I mean, easy, relatively easy to cut off, right? You just go in along the coast with little 10% attacks, and that can chomp off like 1-2% of the map. He managed to do it once to me. He was trying to do it in multiple other areas. It worked out in the end. We got the win. So he was nuking. I chose not to nuke. I end up one city ahead of him as a result, basically. I think nuking is a bit of a waste of time. Unless you can get 2 cities with 1 nuke, or something like a city and 2 defense posts, something like that, with a single nuke, then maybe it's worth doing. But even then, actually, no, it's not. Defense posts are worth hardly anything. Yeah, so I mean, that was really close, but I think that's how most kind of high-level 1v1s look, to be honest. Like, a lot of little chip attacks, and then a full send at 10 minutes to decide it. But GG, we win. And we will go next. Okay, queuing up for a little bit more. Let's see what we get. The Falkland Islands. I'm fairly sure that a spawn up here to get a straightforward cutoff here and then get access to these inland bots is probably the best spawn. But almost every bot down in the southern area here and almost every bot over here gets water access. And if a bot gets water access, it becomes stronger. Whereas these inland bots are a little bit easier to kill. Hard to say whether that is particularly important. Who are we up against? God is good. We know this guy. He watches the channel. Hello there. I got absolutely slammed by this guy when we played before. He completely cooked me. This guy's a very good player. He's over 2k rated, so gonna have to try our hardest here. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Let's get some boats out. And let's push east. Wow, that Ottoman matriarchy is in weird shape. Getting that for free is a bit annoying for me. Yeah, not ideal. Do I get that? I do. We just keep pushing east. Wow, that bot is actually so good for him. That's crazy how good that is for him. Okay. He's coming across. So yeah, he is cutting me off horribly here. Oh my god. But I'm going to get water access here. This is actually a brutal cutoff. Just the way that bot shape. I can't believe he got that bot. Oh my god. Yeah, the way that bot like snaked across there, that was disgusting. To be honest, that was absolutely brutal. Yeah, he is getting big from this. Oh, he is getting so many more last hits than me. This is ridiculous. Yep, this is ridiculous. Well, this is pretty unlucky from my side so far. Absolutely nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do, honestly. The way that bot came across, I mean, I could try and shove that. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, he's just gotten very good access early on. I mean, that's the way that bot went across there. I don't know what I could really do there. I think he is now working on the inland bots, which is the sensible thing. Yeah, I think he's playing this really well. Not much to be said there. Not much to be said. We will just keep trying. Keep trying. We are so far behind. I am 7% behind. So yeah, I've been screwing this up pretty hard. I feel like I've lost a city. Am I crazy? And he gets right on top of my city there. That was really stupid to let him get on top of my city there. Very, very careless. Yeah, I'm not playing well. Really not playing well. Yeah, almost certain that I've lost this one already. Yeah, I'm just not doing very well here at all. Yeah, c'est la vie. Been under pushing, not spending my troops properly. And yeah, he's just ended up really far ahead of me, and I've let him get borders like very close to my cities as well, which is just really stupid play, just very bad gameplay all around from me. Yeah, I got over here before he did, and he still ended up with the majority of the land here. So yeah, I'm pretty confident I've just straight up lost this. Not much to say. This is, I mean, even if I get a push through there, like it doesn't actually matter, right? At this point, because it's got water access, so it's kind of irrelevant. Yeah, I am just behind straight up. And that's all there is to it. Aye. Working on that, we're working on that. Let's try and go into there and there. Yeah, he even got ahead of me there. That's really careless. Oh, just careless all around, honestly. So I think we're just cleaning up the last few bots. We can get one more city. Where do I put it? Let's put it here. And there. Okay. So he's on 6 cities. Yeah, in fact, he's a full. No, I'm actually on 6 cities. He is well ahead of me on land. So naval invasions begin. Yeah. The fun begins. So he's ahead of me on troops. Let's see if we can resurrect this. I seriously doubt this. Like, I know this guy's a good player, so it's very unlikely that I'll be able to do a great deal here. He's trying to, like, chip me off here. To not let him do that. Okay. Troop count, 120,000, 100,000, so we're pretty even. The problem is he's just almost 10% bigger than me. Like, that is a massive issue. That he is just that much bigger than me. I don't think there's any real way out of this situation. He could actually bomb those cities. He's not going to, but he could. No chance of a silo at this point. He's on 7 cities, so yeah, I mean, he just had such a bot phase than I did. Simple as that. Really, really, really solid. And it is showing massively here. Yeah. Wait for that boat to land. There we go. That stops all of that nonsense. Troop counts are very even, but yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. I think he is actually going to get a cut-off here even. I seem to be really struggling to stop this. Which is kind of crazy that I just can't compete with him here. Like, it's very, very tight. It's almost completely even troop counts here. But I mean, the big picture here, like, our land percentages aren't changing. And that's the problem, right? That's going to mean a win for him over time. Yeah, he's just bigger than me. It's impossible to really stop him here. I don't have the troop max sufficient to like get any kind of saving to send out a big boat here. Like, I just have to be doing this all the time. And yeah, big picture, this is just not going to work. It is probably just over. It's not the fact because he's a city ahead of me, it's just because he's bigger land percentage wise. So this we can do this for another 2.5 minutes, but then he wins again. That's all there is to it. Unfortunately, and this is so close to just yeah, picking off. So I will say salute and leave. Nothing I can do there. I really messed up the expansion phase. At that like long snaking bot that went across. I looked at it initially and I was like, do I go for that? And I thought, no, it'll get pinched off. There's no point. He went for it immediately, and it ended up completely cutting me off, like the whole northern section of the map. So just a terrible decision from me. Literally, like, I lost the game on like the second bot choice. It was as simple as that. I had to contest him for that bot because I was just chasing him. I was chasing shadows for the rest of the game. It's crazy that 1v1 can be decided on a single bot, but that's how it was. He also got very lucky. He got like something like we were 50-50 on maybe 4 bots after that, and he got all of them. Which is just a couple of 100,000 gold, but it adds up. It really does matter. I mean, he ended up with a full city extra than me. Like that was the difference. I mean, whether that's 6 cities versus 7 cities, how much of a difference that makes, I don't know, but it did turn into him having like, I think he was like 7% more land than me at some point. Like, that's wild. Oh well. We move on quickly. This guy's boating out very early. So he went for a coastal spawn first, which I can see the logic, because it kind of stops you from having to worry about getting cut off completely later on, which is a brutal thing that can happen on Australia. So that's a thing, which he's obviously avoided. But let's focus on getting across. Let's see how far out he sent those boats. I mean, maybe he sent it all the way to the north straight away, which wouldn't be the worst decision to make, right? Let's see what we're doing. Let's just get up to him and get a border and try and cut him off as best we can. He has gone for an early annexation, which is fine. Try and steal that bot from him. We do not succeed. Contesting this bot. He just seems to be moving faster than me. Not really sure why. He does get the bot, so we're at 0 for 2 and we're competing for bots. And he gets that one as well. Lovely. 0 for 3. I have a feeling I'm going to be 0 for 4. Oh, I got that one. Lucky. 2 pixels wide there. He could push me. 1 out of 5. Fuck me, dude. Like, this sort of thing is wild. It's actually wild. 1 out of 6. So every single one of these bots has been a 50-50, and I've lost 5 of them. What about this one? 1 out of 7. Yeah. Yeah. Can't afford a warship, so I can't even shoot down that boat. Yeah, so I can't actually shoot down this boat. What I can do is try and push up here. Yeah, so he's boated in across here, so we already start guiding across. So who's more cut off? I think it is him. Yeah, so he actually went in there. Can I afford? So I need 375. Do I try and boat him in there and try and push him off? Try that. Yeah, so we did push him off there. Oh my god, he actually boated all the way around, so that's just not working at all. I will try and boat around as well then. I cannot believe how unlucky I have been with the 50-50s on all the bots to the north here. Just mad luck. 1 out of 7 on 50-50s on the bots. Pretty crazy. Oh fuck, he's boating in on top of my cities. That's not great. Not boating in, but pushing in. Am I under attacking? Maybe a little bit. Okay. He's building a silo. Not sure about that, Chief. He's boating in over there. Don't really care about that. Let's do that. So yeah, everything's water connected, so nothing's gonna get pinched. To get in over here, let's boat into that. Let's get another city there. He's bombing. I don't really care, honestly. Big picture, we are very close land percentage-wise. Let's get another city. Let's get that annexation. I don't know why that annexation is not coming in. This is ridiculous that these boats have taken as long as they have. Right, so he is getting... Wow, he has actually cut off way more land than me, hasn't he? Cities are there. Let's just do this now. I think I screwed this one up. Well, let's see. He's on 4 cities. He's got quite a few less troops than me. Let's just see how we do. Nothing that can really be cut off here, can it? Okay, so we are almost through that defense post, or through that one. I don't think this guy's defending particularly well. He's getting more money. I can build another city. Does that matter, or would I rather hold on to defense posts? Or the option to build defense posts, let's put it that way. He is naval invading. Okay. He's building another silo. I don't really agree with that. These are just slightly too far apart for me to bomb. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm happy to see him build a second silo. That seems crazy to me. He actually destroys the silo. That's just so pointless. Okay, let's build another city. Made my choice. Naval invasion. Not sure. 110,000 troops. Yo. Let's take the heat out of that a little bit. Oh my god, the defense post doesn't go up. Oh, that's really bad. So we sent in 100,000 boat there, and it did quite a lot to me. Bombing again? Really? Just don't feel like that really does a lot. Yeah. I am struggling here, no doubt. Definitely struggling. He's got a lot more outbound than I do, and he's got more troops. So yeah, he's just up like 70,000 troops right now. And he's trying to do a cutoff here. Yeah. I can see what he's trying to do. And he just has so much more troops than me. How does he have so many more troops than me? What have I done wrong? I even sent out like 100,000 boat there and it's done nothing. Yeah, he's going to get a cutoff here. There's nothing I can do. He just has more troops. There's nothing I can do. This is over. It's done. Yeah, it's over. Wow. Okay, well, GG. I need to have a think about what I'm doing wrong here. So he got boats out incredibly early, boated to opposite sides of the island. And he still managed to like cut off the western side and did end up with more bots overall than me. So he was up about 55, maybe 57%. I was on like kind of 45 to 43%. That's a massive discrepancy. It shouldn't be that close. It shouldn't be that far apart. So that's a mistake already. Like, that's under pushing on my part in the early game. I need to think about the defending as well. What am I doing wrong there? That's 2 games in a row that people have done that kind of very small attacks along the coastline to get a piece of land isolated and cut off. And my defense hasn't been good enough. I've ended up with fewer troops than the person attacking me, and they've just managed to pinch off the land. Hard to see what I'm doing wrong there. I think they're staying at a slightly higher total troops than me. But the max troops isn't relevant there. It's the total current troops for regen. And certainly in that last game, he was. I don't think he ever went below 100,000 troops. Where there was definitely moments where I was down at like 60, 70,000 troops. That like few hundred troops a second, that does add up over time. The previous game was weird because it felt like we were both on basically the same numbers of troops. We were both on like 80, 90,000 troops like the whole time. It just felt like he had more troops than me. So a bit weird. Okay, got a Falklands replay. That sucks to lose 2 games in a row, but just I'm trying to learn things from the losses, right? That's what's important. Just it's not the losing. It's as long as you get a lesson from it. I think I am under pushing in the early game. I think I am, because I am falling behind on overall land percentage as the bot phases are ending, and that's definitely a mistake from my part. Like, I'm just clearly under pushing. He's getting a big initial expansion. C'est la vie. Okay, cut him off here. Good. Oh, no luck. Not getting a lot of luck on the initial bot pushes, am I? Wow. Any kind of bot 50-50, I'm just losing. Like, I really feels like I've lost like every 50-50, which is crazy. I'm even losing the 50-50s to the bots. All right, so we got over here. Let's get in there. We are up there. Do I contest him on his side? Like, I've got more bots to go for on my side. I guess I should be contesting him, right? Makes no sense to just let him do his thing on his side. Yeah, so he's contesting me. So we gotta be doing it, right? Yeah. Okay, I do have the crown. It's very close though. Wow, seriously? Beats me to that one as well. Amazing. Amazing the luck that I am having in this game. I get that one at least. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over there. Let's get this pinch off. Let's try and go up here. Some kind of shove off here. Like, I've managed. He's attacking me very aggressively. That's a choice. Oh my god, is he really getting my defense post? Yes, he is. So that felt like an absolutely enormous attack. Which I'm super confused about why he did that as early as he did. Maybe I went a bit low on troops. I don't feel like I did. I can't believe he had as many troops as he did there. That was wild. Okay, well, that was a choice. We're still dealing with everything over here. I do kind of have him cut off here. I'm ahead on cities. Need to just watch him for potential building up his troops and pushing me. Need to just watch out for that. He has crossed. Let's try and get in on that. Let's get in over here. Let's get in over there. Okay. He's not even trying to get down here, is he? So let's focus on competing with these bots. I butted into him there or whatever. Okay. Can we cut him off? Nope, of course not. Of course not. Oh, he let me cut him off. That was kind of him. Let's get a city here. We are another 120,000 troops slamming us. How is he getting this many troops? Because, I mean, I look away for just a second and suddenly he is pushing me with 100,000 troops. Like, that just seems absolutely crazy. I have the crown by actually a long way, so I'm way bigger than him. I don't really care that I lost a city. Big picture here, I am way bigger than him, so I need to just focus on that. He's hitting me with another 100,000 troops, which I feel like I shouldn't care about. I think I just globally take the heat off that. Yeah, like I think I'm fine. I feel 11% ahead of him. Yeah, as long as I don't get like pinched, I think I'm fine. I'm just going to keep hitting bots and keep doing my thing. Yeah, that isn't hitting a defense post, which is really annoying, but whatever. He's making no effort to boat out. He's saving troops. Yeah, so he is sitting on well above 50% of his max. I just need to watch him. There's another 150,000 troops. Let's take the heat off this one. So yeah, the problem is it's just so concentrated attacks that my defense posts aren't getting up in time. Okay. Yeah, this is not ideal. Okay, so we took the heat off that eventually. I'm now ahead of him on troops. Yeah, so we're... He's on 4 cities, I'm on 5. Big picture, I am ahead of him by 14%. I'm guessing he's just going to save up for another big boat. Let's just see what he's doing. Do I just fuck the bots and go for a nice big boat of my own here, maybe? Let's see. So the advantage of doing that is I can now hit bots. Yeah, so where's that? It's here. Let's take the sting out of that one. Let's put a defense post there. I feel like I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Just gonna keep chipping away at bots, keeping above him on troops. Still looking at big picture, I am way ahead of him on land percentage. So here comes another big boat. Let's counter that boat with a boat of my own. Oh, he's going for land. Okay, never mind. Cut him off there. We get a couple of these things. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Got a bit low on troops here, but I do have 70,000 outgoing on him, so that kind of counts as my troops. Yeah, honestly, I feel fine. I'm getting really big now. Yeah, up to 7 cities. I could even build more. We got some sort of pinch off there. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, I mean, I'm 30% ahead of him on land. This is completely over. 60,000 troops are hitting me. I don't think I care. At this point, I don't think I care. Yeah. No losing from here. Just gotta play it out. Get another city, why not? And 9 cities versus 4. There's no losing from here. Simple as that. There are still some bots somewhere. I got pushed off by this bot. Oh, that's a bot as well. Okay. Okay, well, let's send like a really fat boat like there. Uzbek army. Yeah, this is over. It's absolutely fine. I don't know. I feel like he transitioned away from bots onto just slamming me way too soon. It's just not the right play at all. It's not going to work. So, GG. This is an easy win for me. Just got to wrap it up. Actually going to get the 80% here. I could probably just full send him. He went AFK. Fine. Okay, well, compared to the previous 2 games, that's ridiculously easy, but there you are. Oh, let's go back to trying to figure out what it was about the 2 previous games that I lost. I mean that, oh my god, the Falkland Islands bot that was like this long, thin snake of a bot that he got, and it just completely cut me off. Oh my god, horrible. Okay, well, just need practice in these 1v1s. It's so tight, honestly. The margins against good players are so narrow. It is absolutely incredible what the difference is between a good player and a less experienced one. How much easier it feels against a less experienced player, and it feels like almost impossible at times against like a really good player. It feels like you're just chasing shadows, you're just slightly behind on everything. Here we are, Pangaea, nice small map, let's try this. Who are we up against? We're up against Sinwaith. Don't know you. Good luck, have fun. Let's give him a wave. Hello. Okay, let's go. Pivoted slightly east on the last second. Shortest expansion phase ever there. Okay, get a little bit more. Let's boat down here, let's boat down here, and let's boat over there. And we expand it towards our opponent to just try and limit how much stuff they get. I don't understand this offering alliances at the start of matches. Seems weird to me. Wow, I've been very lucky with my bot thefts here. I think I got all 3 of the ones I went for. Lucky, lucky. We're pushing. I have a lot more troops than him. Got a little bit of a cutoff here. I guess that's nice. We are continuing. Yeah, he's already up there. Okay. Yeah, so he boated out early. I've kind of cut him off from getting south here. It's certainly uncomfortable for him to get south. I want to build my next city. Let's build it there. Let's get in here. Let's get in there. Let's try and get it over there as well. Okay. I've lost the city to a bot. Let's replace one and get that back. Okay. He is hitting me with 10,000 troops. Okay. We are pushing, we are doing okay, I think. Big picture, 6% ahead at the moment. He has not boated down here. Long may that continue. He's saving troops. What is he doing? Is he about to slam me? Don't see his troops. I don't see him doing anything. Not attacking a bot. He's pretty much sitting on troop max. Has he given up? Not sure what's happening. He's gone AFK. Okay, well, that's the way to play the game. I feel like there was still plenty to play for here. I guess I was quite far ahead of him. Cutting him off here actually worked out really nicely. He could have obviously just boated down there, to be honest. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think he prematurely gave up there, but whatever. We'll take it. Go next. Weird. Like what I was saying, like, my previous 2 games were so, like, ridiculously easy, and I think 2 before that felt like I was headbutting a brick wall. It's weird how it goes. I think overall I'm down like 2 elo. Oh, well, that's how it goes. It's the hard games I want, though. It's the hard games that I can actually learn from. Like those 2 wins, I learned nothing. Like, those players just felt worse than me. Whereas I think the 2 that I lost, I can actually learn something. Like, yeah, cutoffs are so valuable. And then there's something about that, the kind of end game of 1v1, like the troop max that you choose to hover on is really significant. And I think in both cases, the people who outplayed me just marginally, they just hovered on a troop max slightly above mine, and that seemed to work really well for them. It's always so tempting to just slightly overpush. You think, oh, this will be the one that gets me the safety, the breathing room that I need, but that is absolutely the wrong attitude. There we are. I get that one. Go. So the thing is, racing to the water here isn't great, just because, yeah, like, I can't build a warship, so it doesn't matter if I cut him off here, because he can just boat around instantly, right? Why isn't that continuing? Okay, so he's slightly behind me on troops. We're both just running out of troops. Wow, this is awkward. Okay, let's get our first city. I don't really mind if that gets cut off. We're snaking around here. He hasn't boated out, which is a choice. We're getting a decent cut off here. I mean, I cannot stop him if he chooses to boat past me here. The fact that he hasn't boated is crazy. Because if he does, there'll be absolutely nothing I can do about it. Yes, 375,000 for the first port and warship, which I'm nowhere near being able to afford. Okay, let's see who's got that. It's the German assembly, isn't it? Yep. He's connected trains, that's funny. That is funny. He's giving me train income. It's weird. Yeah, like, I'm nowhere near being able to afford a warship here, so I don't think it matters that he's got coastal access. Like, he can just boat around me comfortably. Yeah, so there he goes. I guess I should have preempted that by going further afield. I can now stop him from getting around there, so let's pay attention to that. I can actually cut him off here still. Yeah, let's do that, let's do that. He is not boating up here. Let's keep pushing over there. Let's do this. I'm coming up from down there. Let's get that. Yeah, so we are going to cut him off. Let's get that and that. I do have the crown. I'm actually significantly bigger than him. We are moving east to ensure we get this cut off. Looking absolutely fine. Need to sit on a decent amount of money to just be ready for any boats that do come out. And in the meantime, work on the stuff over here. So he's building a silo. Actually, that is so siloable. There are 2 cities there. He's going to get his silo up first. That's absolutely fine. I honestly don't care. I'm not at any risk of a pinch off. Oh, there is a risk of... If he bombs here, he does get a big pinch off, actually. That could be quite annoying. He gets a moderate pinch, let's call it that. Moderate pinch. Okay, let's actually just boat and boat, why not? Try and steal that. Get across here, get across there, steal that. I think we are looking pretty good. I think I'm way bigger than him. And yeah, he's going to have to start atom bombing soon. Who's taking that? That's the rush boot, okay. He is slamming, fine by me. Just don't care if he attacks me, honestly. Just gotta stay ahead of him on troops. We have the crown by a distance at this point. He is now boating. Let's just shoot that down. And we are Gucci. I think we are completely fine here. He is like shoving me. I don't think I care. Let's build a city and let's get our city back. I'm not sure if that was even a cheap city. It wasn't. It made no difference what I did there. That's a full send. Okay, so it's over. Not sure what that was all about. That's fine. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'll just like slow push him at this point because he's got absolutely nothing. Do I just full send? Full send him, whatever. Bye bye. It's maybe a slight over push there. Yeah, it's over. Just wait for a few troops back. He goes AFK. Yeah, okay. So I got the cutoff there. He really should have boated past me. So an early cutoff isn't worth anything because you can just boat around it. You can't get warships that early in the game. 375k in the early game is a lot. So yeah, he should have just boated around. He didn't. So easy for me. It's just, yeah, I don't know. For all I know, he was a good player, but then you look at how he was kind of like basically global attack full send is like categorically the worst thing you can do when you're behind or in any situation at all. So yeah, kind of suggests a less experienced player. It's annoying. I want to be playing against better players. I don't learn anything from these games. Whatever. We go next. Conscious this video might be getting a little bit long. I might do a few cuts, a few edits just to cut out some of the fluff so the videos don't get too long. It's like this kind of yapping when we're sitting in queue. Probably nobody really cares about listening to that, so I'll probably just cut it out just to keep the video length reasonable. Here we go. Alright, Iceland. So generally I think over here is the best place to spawn. I think down here isn't terrible. Yeah, all this coastal green. Like up here is a bit weird because of the mountains between the green. Like I think over here is the best. Go for that. Obviously if somebody spawns like here, the risk is that they can kind of cut across. And if they get here, if you get cut here, it's really hard to boat all the way around. But as long as you get the boat out early, because this is a small map, you get the boats out early, you can't be cut off on an island. Or really on any map. If you get that water access early enough. The mistake is to spawn kind of too far from water not get the water access, and then end up not getting those boats out until really, really late, at which point people can afford to build warships and cut you off. Okay, let's go. So no one's going for a very coastal spawn here. Super green. Quite a big push east as well. That's fine. Not sure what he's doing. Pushing away from me, and while I'm pushing towards him, that feels better, in my opinion. Better for me, I should say. He's actively going along the coast, so I will just make it harder for him to get along the coast on this side. It's intriguing decision that he's making here. I guess he's following green grass, right? I think that's what he's doing. Don't know how valuable that is. Like, realistically, am I going to get a cutoff here? Probably not east, but certainly west I already have a cutoff. I mean, if he stops, then I'll get a cutoff, right? Don't manage to steal that. Don't manage to steal that one. That city's way too close to the coast. Oh, I stole that one. That's nice. Nice to when it happens. Okay, let's push up north a little bit. Where did my boat go? It's there. Nice. Okay, well, surprise. He hasn't sent out any boats, I don't think. So I'm trying to cut him off here. I have enough for a warship, so... Oh, I think he's getting through here, though, so I need to go north. Oh, no, he just gets close. He just gets north, doesn't he? Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Yeah, no, he squeezes through. Okay. That's fine. Okay, we will pivot, cut him off this way. I think this actually works fine anyway. Let's put a city down. Slight over attack there from me. It's all fine. Yeah, so I am getting north here, and well, I can actually potentially put a warship in the water here already. So I think I have split off a good chunk of the map here. So here he comes. He recalls the boat, which is surprising. Yeah, I mean, I think he's pretty stuffed. Let's get these, let's get that, let's get that. I mean, I think he's screwed. I don't see a way out of this for him. Put a couple of defense posts preemptively. Let's get a warship out. Yeah, you're in all kinds of trouble, my man. Just gotta stay ahead of him on troops now. And wait for the inevitable push, I think. He is on 170,000 troops. I have 2 defense posts out. Let's get another one. Next one would be 750k for the next warship, so just gotta wait for that. Naval invasion, 150,000 troops. Let's take the heat out of that one. Still on 100,000, still on 80,000. Oh my god. Wow, that was a 180,000 troop boat. Yeah, so we've taken the heat out of that. He is now boating out. Let's shut that down. Let's maybe push this back a little bit. Yeah, so he is sending out a lot of troops. That's, yeah, don't really care about that. You're welcome to anything over there, dude. Let's get our cheap city. Let's put that there. And then we can annex this and retake. We can go along here. Okay, yep, this one feels in the bag. We got the cutoff. I don't really understand the strategy to go along the coastline here, to be honest. I don't care about this land at all. He can push it all he wants. Big picture, I'm just going to get bigger and bigger and eventually turn around and kill him. When the time comes. Not quite in atom bomb range, that's fine. 100,000 troops is there. He might get my port. That would be a bit annoying, actually. Let's try and push him away from there, because he could get the port, get a warship out. It would be very cheap, and then potentially get him access to the rest of the map, although he is 20% behind on the map at this point. He really should have boated into my port there and built himself a warship, I think. Would have been the smart thing to do. I want this warship like right on the edge there to try and shoot down the boats as they're coming out. We're doing fine. We're doing absolutely fine. Those cities... maybe we could try. I might try. Why not, right? We are in the driving seat. He has 200,000 troops, so he can hit me very hard. 140,000 troops, so yeah, that is a thing that's happening. Take the heat off of that. We will try and hit both those cities. Does it work? Not quite. At least we got one. It wouldn't be funny. Wouldn't it be funny if we got neither of them? That would be hilarious. He's gradually working on that. I mean, big picture, I have double his land, right? What is going to happen here? I'm going to win the game, that's what's going to happen. Right, let's put that boat like over here. I like, honestly don't care, like, just trying to annex me here, just don't care. Sending out a big boat. We are cruising to victory, I'm quite sure about that. Might as well put down some defense posts. Ugh, those are too close to each other, whatever. Yeah. Bit surprised he hasn't left yet. This one, the writing's been on the wall for quite a while. Just a case of seeing it out. He's even stopped naval invading. I think he knows. I think he knows. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Okay, just clearing up the last of the bots. We're even taking a city off him. I don't know why he's not going AFK. There he goes. Okay. Good stuff. Well, I mean, positive win rate today. I mean, I lost 2, but the 2 that I lost were like complete stomps. That I would far rather have lost all my games and actually learned something. Like those 2 games I learned way more than, or at least they gave me like a lot to think about compared to all the losses, all the wins there. All the wins were a total joke. But that's just how ranked gameplay is sometimes. Alright, that's enough for today. GG.